Greetings, friends and cohorts! Welcome to VEDA Day 7. Yes, Day 7. Today, we're going to talk a little more about what we talked about yesterday, because yesterday, late last night, I uploaded my initial viewing and reaction of the new BTS video, Euphoria, that just came out yesterday or the day before. And I will link to that somewhere if you haven't seen it and you want to check it out. But this video is just kind of going to revisit that, because since watching that and recording that for you guys, I have watched the video a few more times. I've read a whole bunch of theory comments and posts and stuff, and I've taken a whole bunch of notes. So yeah, let's talk about this some more. Okay, so I'm going to be relying pretty heavily on my phone to actually remember what the heck I wanted to talk about. So, excuse me for that. I'm hoping I'm going to make sense. I'm going to try and make this as concise as possible, but I make no promises. I thought it was really interesting the way they did the visual glitches through all the bad stuff that happened. The audio in the stabbing scene in this video sounded distorted, like it does when you rewind something, like it was being undone or something, which I thought was really interesting. There's the scene underwater. V looks at the camera when he's underwater, and then it cuts to Jin, and Jin is surprised almost, so it's almost like he looks at the camera but he's looking at Jin, which is what fuels my personal theory about what's happening here, because I have read the time traveler theories, the Jin is a time traveler theories, and it just feels like a little bit too much. I don't know, it takes away some kind of the impact for me, because what's happening to all of them in all of these other videos is so super intense. There's so much real, serious stuff happening to them, and then to think of Jin as oh, a time traveler, Jin the Time Lord, I don't know, it feels like it takes some of the weight away from it for some reason. I don't really know why, that's just how my brain works. So my theory is not that he's traveled in time, but that he's gotten a glimpse of what could happen in the future. He's been given the opportunity to try and prevent it. Not that he saw it happen and he went back, but that he was given, a glimpse of it. And he's still, existing before it all happens. But he's given the opportunity to see this is what's going to happen, and then given the chance to try and fix it. If that makes sense. I don't know. It makes sense in my head. I also saw, one theory in a comment somewhere that this video is a prologue to the Love Yourself Her album era. And so I don't know if that's what people are talking about with the time traveler. I feel like it's not, but that could be it could sort of fit in, kind of, because I mean, if it's a prologue, then technically we as the viewers have traveled in time, but that doesn't really make sense either. I don't know, you guys. I don't know what's going on. It's too much. Another interesting thing I noticed was when V wakes up in the actual song part of the video, which I'm going to be talking about more, his hand is bandaged. And one thing I did notice in rewatching the video is that at the beginning of the video, when it cuts to the room where the stabbing happens, but it's the version where it doesn't look like anything bad has happened, his hand is still bandaged. What I'm thinking is maybe the incident still happened? Something still happened, and I didn't rewatch all of the other videos that this is referencing before preparing for this video, so I might just be completely off my rocker. Bear that in mind. Anyway, my point was that it starts in that scene, his hand is bandaged, and it stays that way through the whole rest of the video except for the underwater scenes, because that's from the other video. So obviously that's a different situation. But it's just a thing that I noticed. Honestly though, can we talk about the saturation in the song part of the video? The colors in that part of the video are amazing. And the whole scene of them like running around, goofing off wherever they are in that part makes me so happy. Those goofy still photos of them, honestly, like, give me life. Like I said in my reaction video, I just want them to always be that happy because it fills my heart with joy and it's just so good. The shots of them lining up for that group photo, like as they're working their way into it, it's so cute. I don't know why. It is so cute. They're literally just lining up to take a photo, but they're so adorable and I can't handle it. I want to know what V is thinking when he's looking up at Jin on the scaffolding when it's like the reversal of the scene before where V was on the scaffolding and Jin was down below with the camera, because it looks like he's realizing something or there's a lot going on in that head of his, judging by that facial expression, and I want to like know what is happening there. Like, does he maybe have an inkling about what could have happened there or what did happen there in a different timeline or whatever? Like, I don't know, maybe he has just some clue about it. Maybe it's just some weird sense of deja vu, and maybe it's just a reaction to that. I don't know. Like I said, this is so intricate and complicated that in the previous video at the pier, they're all wearing dark colors. And then in this version, they're all wearing white. Now, I don't know if that's supposed to be just like the change, like maybe all of those bad things didn't happen, so they're not tainted and damaged by those bad things, so they're wearing white, because white's a very like, clean and pure color, right? But then there's a little part of my brain that popped up with the little fact that white is usually used in depictions of like heaven or positive afterlife. And like they're so happy in the scenes leading up to that, and like the afterlife is supposed to be a happy place. And I don't know if that's just my brain being weird. I really hope it is. I hope it's not as dramatic as all that, but I don't know. Okay, also, the words at the end. I managed to find a translation of them, and I guess roughly what they mean is like, is that all? What aren't you telling me? Or is there more you're hiding from me? Or something like that. Like there's more to the story. And it's coming from someone younger. So like maybe coming from Jungkook? Because we don't know who's in that car, do we? Because it cuts immediately to the scene of Jungkook almost getting hit by the car or about to be hit by the car from the perspective of the driver, but I don't think we ever find out who that driver is. And since that phrase at the beginning opens with Hyung, I wonder if there's something going on there. Is this some kind of foreshadowing? Is this some kind of clue? I don't know. But I am very interested in finding out where this goes and if they're going to continue this storyline. I really need to just sit down and watch everything that's included in there. Maybe see if I can find a theory video. Give it a few days. See if I can find a theory video that incorporates Euphoria in with everything else. Try to make sense of what I'm thinking. There's a lot of stuff happening in my brain right now, and I can't really keep up with it. But, yeah. So, that is where I stand. Like I said yesterday, I'm not smart enough to be in this fandom because these boys are too brilliant for me. Hopefully, things will get cleared up eventually because this is such a cool concept and the storyline so far is so compelling and cool. And I want to know. I want to know more. What's going on, you guys? I don't know, but hopefully we'll find out. Anyway, I think that's probably quite enough of my confused fan rambling. If you have any, like, additional theories, or if I've just gotten something completely wrong that you know what is supposed to be, hit me up in the comments. Let's talk about this. I need more K-pop friends to, like, figure this out with. It's so much. My brain hurts. But anyway, I'm gonna go. So yeah, hit me up in the comments if you want. Subscribe if you want to see more of this face. This month I'm putting up a video every single day, so look forward to that. If you want to catch up so far, all the videos, it should be the other way, are on my channel. And yeah, hopefully you'll stick around and I will catch you in the next video. Bye!